Good day, podcast community. Pete Kane here, Podcast Pete and certified high performance coach. Our 3M's moments, marketing, and motivation, because you got to have motivation. All right, short tips you can use to grow yourself and your business. Today, our 5 minutes, we're going to give you a gift, but your gift is learning, growing, changing, getting better. And the future looks bright with critical thinking. Critical thinking is going to be a skill that's going to be in demand. So you embrace critical thinking in an age of TikTok videos, short attention span, very much distracted, 4 hours of TV a day, up to 2 hours scrolling social media, a lot of distraction, little time to think. Critical think will change your life. I do it every single day. I'm in total silence if I'm not doing podcasts like this, content like this, or talking to people. Gives me a chance to critically think, journal, and get the thoughts out of your brain because you get 60,000 thoughts a day. 60,000. How do you keep them straight? How do you know what the heck to do to grow your business? So even though this might be a little bit of motivation in it, it's mostly marketing. Because when you can critically think, when you know you have a vision and you have a higher vision of what you want to do, you're going to not be sucked in with a lot of the distraction. You won't get off course like most of us do. I know I lived that life for 50 years. So I have mastered critical thinking, and it took it to the next level with journaling. Whenever I get up, I drink my water, I think, I journal, I plan. I think, I journal, I plan. Simple, but yet simple is not always common. Common sense is not always common practice. That's why, from a marketing standpoint, entrepreneurship is going to test every ounce you have. You're going to have to work your butt off. Don't let anybody say there's shortcuts. Yes, there's things that you get better at, but you still work hard because you don't get a guaranteed paycheck. You have to earn it every single week. So that puts you in a position where critical thinking is going to help your marketing. Then when you look at puzzle solving, replace problem solving with puzzle solving, because life is a puzzle. You're always putting a puzzle together. You're always trying to get it complete. And if you think of everything, every situation you run in, this is a puzzle that I can solve. So when tough things come at you, when the marketing that you were doing wasn't working, just say, I'm putting together my puzzle. I'm figuring it out. And then last, let's talk about meaningful relationships. In business, in life, your relationships, like Tony Robbins said, the quality of your life is the quality of your relationships. You can't see me. I'm in my wheelchair that I got from Shepherd. I'll always use it for a reference of where I came from. It's comfortable too, but I have two color shoes on, so you can't see that. My shirt matches my shoes now, but why do I do that? Meaningful conversations. Meaningful conversations. I have so many cool conversations with people that look at your shoes or look at my shoes, and they're always talking. Hey, they're making a comment, and it allows me to have a conversation. So meaningful conversations are more than just those over the head, how you doing, not really wanting to know how you're doing. You just say it. You say it on autopilot. Meaningful conversation is asking the questions, curious, being being curious in people. That's what 450 podcasts has developed, is my curiosity muscle. And if you're curious and you approach every conversation with puzzle solving, critical thinking, and meaningful conversations, you have a chance to have a brighter future. So go to peteking.me/SS, because if you're confused like I was, very confused for 50 years, dyslexic and ADD helped, but now I know how to channel it. Critical thinking helped me. Puzzle solving was another tip, another strategy, and those meaningful conversations. 450 podcasts later, I have exercised that muscle. So if you wanted to get there faster, took me 50 years. Maybe you want to do it in less. Maybe you want to be free like I am now. I have time, work, and personal freedom. 11 o'clock today, I won't be working. I'll be hanging out with my grandkids because it's Grandparents' Day at Grace School. So when you have the freedom, you can do those things, the things that warm your heart, that fill your heart. And if you want those kind of things, you are that kind of person's a hustle, bustle, running around. Like whenever I go out in the Atlanta traffic, I'm so glad I don't have to fight it, because I'm in here with you and I want you to have that freedom. So the gift I was going to give you is this. Hold on here. Hold on, Nelly. The gift of learning. Okay, here we go. Go to pk.me/connect. I'm going to give you a $300 course. The gift of giving just keeps on giving, because the gift of learning keeps on giving, because if you're always learning, you're growing. And when you're growing, you're getting better. You want to start your journey. Let us help you start your journey. Use the word gift. You'll get a $300 course, 12 sessions on the high performance habits. And you want to think, is this Pete's program? No. I'm certified by Brendan Bouchard in the High Performance Institute. He wrote the book High Performance Habits. Habits, the 5 habits are clarity, energy, courage, productivity, and influence. Look up here. Key person of influence. Why would we say that? Because this is why. Because Daniel Priestley has figured it out. 8 companies that he's building from scratch, has built. Success leaves clues. So from a marketing standpoint, get this book. Learn it, and you will grow faster, quicker, because together you're better, and we do it in community. When you look at, let me see if I can go back to the one. I like to switch slides. Why? If you want to go back to our gift to you, because when you hit session 6, which is influence, it's going to trigger an email. That email is going to invite you to a thriving community. 10 focused adults who are growing their business, that want to be a key person of influence, that want to make an impact. 5 of our veterans, that you can understand the sacrifice that they've given us, the freedom that they've given us. And our future leaders are inspiring leaders so you have 5 youth, 5 veterans, and 10 businessmen. Together you're better. Together you're on a journey of freedom. Some younger, some older, and some that have given up their life for sacrifice for you and me. So join us, go to Connect, use the word gift, and you'll be able to get a $300 offer. Share this with people, because you don't want to be the best kept secret in business. You don't want to be the best kept secret in anything, because together you're better. Let people know about this so they can start their journey. They can start learning. They can be in a thriving community. And when you have critical thinking, puzzle solving, and meaningful relationships, you have a bright future. All right, Pete Kane,